Good morning. Hey, on Tuesday I shared some stuff that I thought about when I was down in Kentucky. And now I just want to share an experience that I had in Kentucky. But let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like you reach a point where you can't go any further? There is no way. Well, there's like a roadblock in your life. Well, John the Baptist came to fulfill the prophecy of Isaiah. And we find it in Isaiah chapter 40. Verse 3, listen, it's the voice of someone shouting, clear the way through the wilderness for the Lord. You ever feel that way? Like, Lord, you got to clear the way for me because I'm spinning my wheels, I'm getting nowhere. Make a straight highway through the wasteland for our God. Fill in the valleys and level the mountains and hills. Straighten the curves and smooth out the rough places. Then the glory of the Lord will be revealed. So what's the roadblock in your life? So I was down in Kentucky last week. And if you've ever been in eastern Kentucky with the Hills and Hollers, that's the name of one of the ministries we work with. Shout out to Jim and Rita Smollett. Hey, those roads, if you don't know where you're going, you will get lost. You will get lost because there's no north-south. They get twisted all over, up and down. And so I was headed back to Rattlesnake Ridge. Yeah, that's really the name of this ministry that we work with. And I had lumber that was needed, and it was coming towards the end of the workday. And they really needed it, and I'm headed up the hill. I'm 5 minutes away. I'm going to deliver the goods. And I look in front of me, and I would say it was a 45-foot tree that probably had just fallen because a pickup truck just came the other way. So I arguably got close to being hit by the tree. But it's like a 45-foot tree. The base of it, the trunk was like that. And then there was like 8 different limbs. A lot of them were like this big across the road. I'm like, what in the world do I do? And cell coverage, I had none at that point, 0. So I can't tell them that, and I see a text, hey, is everything okay? It's like that came through before I got there. But I hadn't looked at it till I stopped, and I was dumbfounded. I mean, I know I don't call 911, and I can't even if I could. This is another world. It's like, how am I going to get through this? And so this guy in a yellow pickup, his name's Chris, he pulls up. He's like, oh, he's kind of grumbling. I should have had my chainsaw with me. That's what, men in the Kentucky Hills and Hollers are like, man, I should have had my, and that's what I always say too. I should have had my chainsaw with me. I don't know how to use it. Anyway, he hooks up this strap to it, and I back my vehicle out of there, but he's probably doing about 30 miles an hour, but going nowhere. And then the thing snaps, and he was not getting it out of there. And his truck came back, but he stopped. It didn't hit my car. And then, anyway, our team leader got through to me. He said, can you get the wood that you picked up, the 2 by 6 by 8s, can you get them? I said, yeah, I think I can get them over. It'll be about 8 feet across, but I can get them over. So Tyler came down, picked those up. He was going back for the Sawzall. And another guy showed up with the wrong tool. It was a chainsaw, but you could brush your teeth with it. I mean, it couldn't even get through the bark. It was a waste of time. But then this guy, and I didn't even see him. This is the best part of the story to me. And I've been talking about Ephesians 3:20 lately. Now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above and beyond all we could ask or think. To him be glory. I didn't know that one other guy had been there. He might have even been there before me, but Chris seemed to know about him. I don't know. But he showed up before Tyler could get back, and he had a good chainsaw. And I'm telling you, in 7 minutes, he made 50 cuts, and we were just throwing all the lumber on the side of the road, all the limbs, and we got through. What's blocking your life right now? What are you just this is impossible? What was really cool for me was that the answer was already on the way, and I didn't know it. Let that sink in for a moment. God's redemption is already on its way, and you may not know it. He's able to do exceedingly abundantly above and beyond anything you ask or think. What is it today? Give it to God. Give your roadblock to God. Let him clear the way for you. God bless you. Have a great day.